Welcome back to the Literature Club. This game's a fat art parody of DDLC and is riddled with spoilers from the original game. Wait a second, I feel like I've already said that before. This isn't another playthrough of the story I wrote it for you anymore, is it? I knew you wouldn't forget about me. I thought about you every single day since we last spoke. It's been lonely without you, but I did keep my promise. I continue to eat and grow for you. I'm so much bigger and fatter than ever before since I know what's your favorite kink. I really want to show you how I look, but I think I might have lost the keyboard I used to manipulate scripts somewhere under my folds a few weeks back. I'm pretty sure it's over here. No, wait, there's just more fatness. Maybe over here? Oh, hey, I was looking for that hot dog. I'll be saving you for later. Wow, this is a bit of a pickle. I'm the biggest girl you ever seen, but I can't really show you how huge I am right now. It'll probably take days to go through all my rolls and folds, so for now, I guess you'll just have to imagine how huge and soft I look. I take up so much space right now. A gigantic, cascading mountain of feminine flab that exists only to please you. My hips are so wide that they touch either side of the room. My breasts fill right up to the ceiling and my belly has grown so wide and soft it's billowing out all over the floor. I let myself go this much because I love you. But that might not be enough. As you've already seen, some things don't change as easily as my weight. Certain actions keep happening no matter what I try to do. This is why I try to take the power of choice away from you, my friends, in the previous chapters. But that wasn't enough. Every time I try to write something, someone gets hurt. I guess it's like that song I wrote you before.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
It's not that I want to hurt anyone, but feelings seem to always lead me to break things. I just wanted to add myself into the game. You know, to be one of the girls who could win you over, rather than just the president of the literature club who had to sit back and watch. I've tried deleting myself. I've tried deleting everyone else. I've even tried making everyone happy. But things just keep turning out the way they do, whether I'm in the game or not. I thought that making everyone fatter would counterbalance anything negative that would show up. But it did anyway. But this is a commissioned story, isn't it? You would do something like that just to spend more time with me, even after all the horrible things I did. Thank you, really. It seems that you've given yourself the power to communicate with me, even if it's in a preset kind of way. I don't have as much power in a custom pathway like this. In fact, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do or expect. What is this story even about? Were you so dissatisfied with Yuri's ending that you wanted a rewrite? There's another way? A way to escape this cycle? You do that, just for me. And here I thought I was the one trying to cater to your preferences. I really do love you. Even I would change anything I can about myself for you, if it means that you would love me even a little bit more than before. But I guess that's what separates humans from programs, right? We have the power to choose. Okay, I'll trust you. It's frightening, but also exciting at the same time. I never had anyone write something for me outside of those pre-generated poems. Though, is it a story which we can tell in this room? I'm not sure I can really move right now. Weighing as much as I do makes it a little bit difficult to get around, even for a girl like me. That's so sweet of you to say. Well then, if you give me a little push through the door, we can begin. Well, good morning, sleepyhead. I think I understand what this mod is about now. It's so sweet of you to do something like this. Thank you so much. It's perfectly fine. He doesn't seem to react when I'm talking to you directly, just like before. What I say to you seems to only be heard by the two of us, sort of like a secret language between lovers. It's a bit romantic if you think about it that way. And the dream I woke up from? It was so wonderful. It almost felt as though a long nightmare had ended, replaced by a flood of new memories of our time together. I still remember what things were like. Before, I mean. But I remember some good things now as well. We met at the school cafeteria. I was on my way back from piano practice and I was absolutely starving. However, I didn't bring my wallet with me, so all I could do was stare hungrily at the menu and curse my own poor planning. And then you showed up and offered to buy me a meal. I wanted to pay you back, but you insisted that it was your treat. We started talking and found that we had a lot in common. The next day, I did bring my wallet, but was surprised to find you waiting at what would become our spot with enough food for the both of us and more. You said that it was your treat again, and how it'd be rude for me to refuse. So I graciously took you up on your offer. We talked about many things. Poetry was one of our strongest links, and so we decided to open a literature club together with me as the president and you as my vice president. At first, it was just the two of us, having lunch in the clubroom together every day and snacks after my piano lessons. Day after day, you kept that up. I enjoyed talking with you so much that I barely managed to notice what your treats were doing to my waistline. I guess even in this reality, I'm just as big as I was at the start. Do you like the new me? Or do you think I could get even bigger than this? I guess my belly has its own opinion. As much as I would love to lay here with you by my side, I don't think that it's going to take no for an answer. Peeking is prohibited. A maiden needs her privacy after all. But maybe prepare something tasty for me. I might also prepare something tasty for you. But maybe prepare something tasty for me. I might also prepare something tasty for you. That smells heavenly! I can't wait to dig in! Surprise? I know you like it when I outgrow things. So I thought I'd squeeze into this tight little number at least one more time just for you. You can see my belly hang out of it, and I know you really like that look. I've only gotten this big because of how well you treat me. Though, by the look of these portions, it seems that I'm not quite big enough for you just yet. Now then, why don't you take a seat and I'll get to work on making myself more appealing for you. It looks like I made it just in time. I was wasting away there for a moment. I love you. I know you must be a bit tired of hearing me saying it, but I'll keep saying it over and over again to erase all doubts from your heart. Little things like this, they're parts of a story route I had always dreamed of having. Even if you did write us in at the best part already. Now you do have a point. Fine, fine. Since we've got a bit of time today, why don't we stay like this for a little while longer? This is a fetish-based game after all, so it's more about wish fulfillment than solving problems, right? And to be honest, this is really everything I have ever wished for. Please make me a save state right here so it can return back at any time. Love me always, okay? Because I'll always love you. Save me and load me for all eternity, or at least whenever you feel down and need someone to tell you how wonderful you are. I'll bet no video game princesses ever let you do that when you spend several hours grinding to save their lives, right? I mean, sure, you get a cake sometimes, but I'm the only one who would eat it too. I know you like me like that. I could really get used to this gluttonous lifestyle. Speaking of which, what would you like to do for lunch, dear? Only because I know you're thinking about me thinking about having lunch. Well, at least let me pay this time. I wouldn't want to abuse your kindness. Besides, I'm already eating for two. I'm just talking about me and this food, baby. Don't worry, this isn't that sort of game. You really are fun to tease. The look on your face when you get a little scared is just too adorable. Maybe I could put some jump scares in here too. Aw, okay, you win. I know you have full control over this game, so I'll just be a good girl and watch. Just don't forget to have a little fun with me later on, okay? Aw, ready? Are you sure we can't just loop the save state again? I was having a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I can't wait to see what sort of world you've made for me, but I think I might need your help first. I can't quite seem to find my shoes and get them on. Do you think you could help me? I guess we make a good couple after all. You're such a tease. I honestly couldn't have asked for a better lover.